Welcome back to Dean's Garage. So we're officially at the cab now over here at Site B. Site B is named after my Uncle Bob. That's where we are. B for Bob. Site B. Yeah, creative, I know. Anyway, the truck's in its kill room and it's been stripped. We found a few things upon stripping it down that are going to need our attention. So we're going to do a quick recon of that, show you what fuckery we just found, and go from there. Let's get to it. So one of the beautiful things about Site B, all this time I've been working in the garage at my house. Site B, we're working outdoors, which means all that hand sanding, and don't get me wrong, there is a metric buttload of sanding coming my way. But all that hand sanding can be taken down real quick with this lovely sandblaster. And because I'm not a complete dick, we're using walnut shell. Less abrasive, number one. Number two, biodegradable for Uncle Bob's yard. So, benefits. Yeah, Dean's Garage got an upgrade, and this is going to save me a lot of time. Oh, God, how much I wish I had this on the first part. Alright, so here's kind of our state of affairs. Inside's been kind of stripped. I've already actually started sanding a little bit earlier in the week to see what I was getting into. Then, unfortunately, things reared its ugly head, aka, and I'm sorry, that was loud. We knew about the rocker panels being shot, right? Well, then I started finding this grade A fuckery. That's all underneath the weather stripping, and it's all the way around everywhere. There is more rust in this thing than I thought I had. So that's where that sandblaster is going to come in, and then we're going to actually seal it up with some Loctite stop rust. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's a rust converter, and so that'll hopefully get us moving that way. So let's hope. Now, one of the things we knew about was there was Bondo in both of the rear sections of the cab. When I bought it, it looked smooth, kind of like when we found the big old patch on the tailgate. So already kind of dug it out, but you can see what's going on in there on the passenger side. And then let's kind of crawl over. I feel like it's even worse over here on the driver's side, but these are the things we gotta fix. So that's where Sean and his body hammer come into play. I'm never gonna say shit about going to the beach ever again. But much faster. So when I bought the car 24 years ago, it came with this diamond tuck and roll for the visor and the headliner. As you can see, sun bleaching has changed it quite a lot. Now, I actually rather like my diamond tuck and roll, and I've been trying to make sure that I keep parts of the old truck because I don't want to be 100% new. I want it to be, you know, remembrances of the past. So we're going to try something here today. Don't even know if it's going to work. I've got a spray bottle full of just black clothing dye. We're going to hit this, let it dry in the sun, and hope to God we can actually bring it back. So let's give it a shot. Well, it appears I underestimated how much dye I would actually need, but we'll let this stuff dry, see if it works. Go get more dye if need be. Otherwise, we'll have to scrap this shit. Here's hoping.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say, and if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Get your lust from the rich man's gold.
You asked one time, let's get a little both of you, like how I got photos of myself. Well, you just film it and you can then take your screenshots, right?
Oh, I see. This is really not what I want.
You know what? But this, to me right now, this is, the proof of a mother's love.
That's true.
And this is at the end of the very first episode. There's a part of the video where it's me, Jeffy, and Kevin covered in blue. And that was kind of how we finished it, right? Well, Mom, thanks.
Mama Smurf. Is
We're
there such a
Smurfs
thing?
now, but thank you. And so what I figured we can do is we can just get a snapshot of us for like your wall and things like that.
I think so.
Yeah, so we got to act like we love each other.
Right.
Right.
We do.
So thank you, Mom.
I took this photo and then I put it up on social media and I wrote something to go with it. Words have always been my strong suit. We've all seen it on TV and movies or heard stories told by people. That quintessential American story of a person and their dad building a car one summer. That's not how the story goes, though. This woman right here is Ma, and she's currently 69 years old. I've been working on my truck diligently for 7 weeks now. You know who else has been working on it this entire time too? Ma. She's been my biggest supporter and helper during this entire process. She's constantly working on it with me, doing parts runs so I don't have to stop working, even putting in time when I'm bartending on little things that I taught her how to do just to keep the progress moving forward. As we work today, me. Hey Ma, are you secretly some kind of gearhead and I just don't know about it? Ma. Oh yeah, I used to build cars back in my teenage years. Me. Seriously? Like you and Grandpa? Ma. No, I've never worked on a car like this. I'm just an old woman who's never been afraid of hard work and that loves her son. There is so much more to my ma than that simple phrase, but it's true. She's always been one hell of a hard worker and doesn't know how to quit, even when I tell her to take breaks. I also know that at the end of the day, even though her and I are polar opposites, that woman and I love each other and would do anything for each other. She put in 6 hours of sanding today with me, and at the end, I shot this little video so I could strip out a photo for our walls. She'd hate that I put this online, but I feel it's needed. This right here is what a mother's love is. Hands and bodies hurting from 6 hours of sanding, tired, covered in blue dust. Yet we're still together laughing and smiling for a photo op to remember this day and this project. I love you, Ma. Thanks for being mine.
See, and that's how we can get a video,
nice.
and now we don't have
Yeah.
to worry about someone to actually
Very good.
take
Very
the camera for us. So
Yeah,
that's what
good.
I was doing.